Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. We are still in the Triet ruins. We're gonna see if we can fight this fake right here. He's a son of a bitch. He's hiding in the box, and we're gonna see if we can take him out.
When you saw me, you'd ignore me. Now you want me. You say you wanna call me when you're lonely. It's the same old story, and I've heard it all before. Yeah, I've heard it all before.
So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually switch out Lloyd, because I don't think he'll be too useful, because the fake is impervious to physical attacks, so there's really no point. So what we will do is I'll be Genus, and I'll use all my arts. So I have arts, Kratos has arts. We'll turn off his physical attacks, so that he only uses his special ones. And she has angel feathers, which she could use. And let's see. Let's restore some TP here. First thing, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to save. Hopefully I can make it. Let's just save just in case this stupid fake kicks our ass. We can run from it, so I'm not really afraid that it'll kill us, but you never know. Stupid things could happen. I'm going to try my hand at Genus. We'll just see how much damage these spells will do. That's what I'm more interested in. This thing has about 400 health.
You're gonna
Yeah, 400 exactly. Oh, it resists everything. Oh my god.
here.
You can only attack it. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever.
Angel feathers. Are you okay? Fireball.
You can only... Oh no, never mind. It's not gonna take that long. I was gonna say, you can only attack it with magic, but it's weak to everything.
Angel feathers.
I want to get on the other side of this thing. Hey, we took it out though. Very nice. We got an all divide, which is cool. I thought we'd get more from it, but we got a spirit bottle. Alright, so we took out the fake. Good job, everybody. That wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. All divides are essentially... they reduce all the damage. I never use these because it reduces the damage you inflict as well. So it doesn't... It literally does nothing, if you ask me. I mean, I guess the plus side is that your enemies typically can't heal. So I guess in that sense, it probably is good, because even though you're doing less damage, you can heal off damage, and you're not as in danger of dying. I guess that's the thing. I never really thought about it like that, but I always just assumed that since, you know, they're doing less damage, but also you're doing less damage, so really, like, nothing changes. But I hear you're supposed to use all divides on, like, really strong bosses, especially the optional final boss. Not final, but optional side quest boss at the end of the game. You're supposed to use all divides on, but I never thought that was a good idea. But now I'm starting to think that it might be. It might make the battle longer, but in the long run, your opponent can't heal. So, and is it temporary, or is it during battle? I guess it's just for the entire battle, right?
Reveal thy glory. Angel feathers. Are you okay?
Alright, so let's make it out of here. Rain leveled up, which is great. Uh-oh.
Colette, are you okay?
I'm fine.
That doesn't sound too good.
You don't look fine at all. Your face is completely white. It's all my fault. I got carried away and kept making her pull her wings in and out.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Now's not the time for that. Her lips are turning purple. We must get her to a doctor in the city immediately.
Wait. It's best not to move her.
Why?
Remember the angel's words. The angel transformation process requires her to overcome a trial. Rather than taking her to a doctor, it would be best to let her rest here.
When is that ever a smart idea? I don't get his line of reasoning here.
I'm okay. I'll be fine after a little rest. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
Let's not take her to a doctor. Let's just let her sleep on the cold, hard sand.
Stop apologizing all the time, you dork. It's not as if you can help it. You were suddenly turned into an angel.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, let's set up camp before it gets dark.
Alright, so here we have the first of many campfire scenes in Tales of Symphonia. There's at least like 4 or 5 of these where everybody's just gathered around the campfire and you can talk to everybody and you just get cutscenes. So I guess let's start by talking to Kratos. Your X-Sphere has an unusual color. It does seem to be a little different from yours and the others. By the way, why do you have an X-Sphere? I took one from a design. I heard that the designs forced the humans at the ranch to make them. So that's why Marble had an X-Sphere too. Is it alright if I ask you something as well? Okay, sure. Why were you raised by a dwarf? Dad found me collapsed in the forest along with Mom and Noish. Actually, I've been saying it Noish, but apparently it's Noish. So you actually pronounce like no-ish. I always just say Noish. So I'll try to correct that. Although what really happens is that we were attacked by the Zions. I see. From the sounds of it, your father is probably not alive either. Probably not. So the Zions are responsible for the death of your parents. Your life has been completely torn apart by them. Huh? Your mother was killed and then you were chased out of your village. The village was my fault. I guess you're right. I don't know which one actually would plus affection. Probably taking responsibility instead of just agreeing with them. The village was my fault. I'm the one that caused them to be there. So averting your eyes won't make a difference. I'm not going to run away from the consequences of my actions for the sake of people that lost their lives, and for myself. I see. Then, no matter what awaits ahead, you must not forget that determination. Why am I talking to you about this anyway? It's a good question. Maybe because you like him. Ooh. Hey, how was the tofu curry? It was missing something. It tasted pretty good. That's pretty good. Really? Are you sure your taste buds are okay? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. I didn't have all the ingredients, so I couldn't get the flavor I wanted. Oh, you're the one that made this? Of course. I thought it was the professor. Oh, will you try my cooking next time, Lloyd? Yeah, if you want to live, you'd better not. But it's true. Also, fun fact. Lloyd mastered making a sandwich. And I can change who makes the sandwich, but I can't right now because all the party members aren't together. But you see how Lloyd has 5 stars? I think Genus and Kratos both have 7 stars. Kind of implying that they're good cooks. But I guess in a way, I guess it should kind of be the opposite. But like, it takes them longer to master a recipe, when I feel like it should be the opposite if they're already good cooks. But Rain only has 2 stars, which basically coincides with the joke that she's a horrible cook. And I just find that really funny. It seems Colette's feeling better now. Yeah, it looks like becoming an angel is pretty rough. Yes, I wonder if her biological structure is changing. Bio what? In other words, I wonder if she's becoming a different kind of life form. Colette is Colette. Yes, you're right. You always point out the truth. Ah, well. It's only because he lives only by instinct. Like an animal. So I guess we'll talk to Colette. Oh yeah. Oh.
I know it's kind of late now, but here's your birthday present.
I love the way he delivers that line. But here's your birthday present.
Oh no, it's broken.
I wonder when it broke. I'm sorry, I'll make you a new one.
Thanks. And I'm sorry that I keep causing trouble for you.
Don't worry about it. By the way, you haven't been eating at all. Are you still feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. I just don't seem to have much of an appetite.
You won't be able to keep up your strength if you don't eat.
I know, you're right.
Lloyd, don't push her.
Just talking to her.
Colette is delicate, unlike you.
Shut it! I'm sorry, Colette.
No, I'm okay. I'm really sorry for worrying you.
Alrighty then. I guess we're good. I don't know who we talked to. Grow strong, Lloyd. Rain's cooking is very original. Make sure you take good care of her.
I'm gonna go for a little walk.
Want me to come?
Thanks, but I'll be fine by myself.
Ooh, denied.
Ha ha, you got rejected.
That's also the best line in this game.
Hey, shut up, Genus.
What's happening to me?
Uh-oh. Something's going on. To Palma Costa. Professor, where are we going next? We should head for Palma Costa. I don't think, or it might be Palma Costa. I don't think we're going to find any more clues on this continent. This damn continent. It's the biggest city in the world. The Church of Martel Cathedral is there, and there's a school as well. I'm sure we'll find something there. However, if we're going to Palma Costa, we'll have to pass through the Ossa Trail. It's not a treacherous trail, but there's no harm in being prepared. Yeah, how about we do some shopping and cheer before we go? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. So Palma Costa is actually a pretty nice city. And as they said, we have to basically go across the trail in order to get there. I'm exhausted. Let's get to the inn. Genus, you're gonna trip. I'm fine. Come on, come on. Trip. There, you see? You trip easily, so you need to calm down a little. But, no buts, honestly. That's why I always tell you to be careful. See, you're hurt. It's just a scratch. It's not even bleeding. Quiet. The sands of Triad are very fine. The wound might get infected. Honestly, do you really think you can go on this journey acting like this? I can't tell if the professor is mad or worried or what. Really? She's caring and gentle. It is likely her love for her brother causes her to act like this. Ta-da! Sisterly love. So to kind of coincide with Genus's brotherly love, she's sisterly love. Title given to an older sister who is strict but at times kind as a mother. Her intelligence goes down and her TP goes down, so there's really no point in keeping that one, to be honest. So we'll keep the archaeological mania. Let's see if there's anything. I got 3,000 bucks, so I think that's worth one more looky-loo. At some of these weapons. We can get that. We can get that. We can... Alright, that's it. We can get the white cloak now. Alright. I'm just trying to see, Oh! You know what this game has? I forgot this game. You can just hit triangle. What the fuck? Ah, weird. Anyway, you can just hit triangle and it like automatically equips the best item. See, as you can see, it changed. I forgot I could do that. Yes, not all Tales games can do that, so I'm just glad. You can put 2 capes on? Hell yeah! Double cape power. That's actually pretty funny if you ask me. We might as well, right? I'm trying to think. Do I have enough to buy capes for everybody? Yes, I do. So let's buy 5 of these bad boys. And until further notice, because honestly, like, there's nothing else. Everybody gets double capes. So now, I don't know, I just like to be fully equipped. You know, we can upgrade equipment as we go along, but for right now, this is about as fully equipped as we can get. Which is great, if you ask me. Yep. It's very nice. And so we got all the weapons. And we can't customize anything, so I think we're good. And we still have 600 bucks to carry over, so that's fine. So I think we're ready to set out. Actually, let's... we can save, actually, on the map. I keep forgetting. So the also trail is that grassy area that we went to before. It should be over here. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. I'm like looking at the map. Should be over here along this wall. Because we encountered it before when we went this way. When we were looking for the Silverant base the first time. Don't touch me. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong thing. We're not on vacation, let's check out the skit. I'm seriously tired of this desert. Well then, do you want to go back to the village? How am I supposed to do that? I was banished. Then stop talking as if you were on vacation. Damn. Get it straight. Sorry. He just got scolded. Alright, here's the Asa Trail. So we're gonna go ahead and save it here. And we're golden. Let's go ahead and move on. So here we are at the Asa Trail. This is actually where stuff gets pretty interesting if you ask me.
Stop!
Uh-oh. Who are you?
What?
Is she a friend of yours, Lloyd?
I wish. She's pretty cute.
Not that I'm aware of.
Is the chosen of mana among you?
Oh, that's me.
Prepare to die.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's always the best part of this game.
Oh no, what should I do? I did it again.
You don't need to worry about it. If she had not fallen in, you might have been killed.
Yeah, while you guys did nothing.
But
Leave her alone, she's an enemy. Well, I do feel a bit sorry for her. So this is actually kind of interesting because I don't know how this affects everybody, but I'm sure if I do this one, that'll be a plus in affection for that character. Spoiler alert, she's a main character. This isn't the last time we'll see her. Shit. So we'll do leave her alone, she's an enemy. That might give me a plus for Colette, I guess? I
Don't
don't know.
worry about it. Looks like she's an enemy.
I hope she's okay.
Even assuming her weight to be 45 kilograms, and this hole to be 10 meters deep, and calculating the gravity constant at 9.8, the impact shouldn't have been fatal.
Gravity constant?
That wasn't even that confusing, Lloyd. Come on.
I don't understand what you just said, but she's alive, right?
Probably.
Still, man, she's got some bad luck standing right on top of a trapdoor and all.
It's not a trap. It's a hidden maintenance passage for the mountain path.
Oh, check that out.
We should get moving.
Hey, shouldn't we try to find out who that woman was?
She'll come after us again on her own. This area is too confined, and the footing is poor. It would be wise not to linger.
Good for me. So let's go ahead and it'd be painful if I fall. Let's just make our way up the trail. Alright, so let's make our way up the path. So we have some new enemies here. That guy dipped the hell out of my sorcerer's ring. So we actually have some humans to kill. I mean, fight. 2 archers and a thief.
You ain't going nowhere.
As always, we'll take out the long-range people. They tend to be more annoying.
Angel feathers.
There goes Colette's angel feathers. Another thing that's kind of nifty is that when you kill monsters, those things look like frisbees. A flying disc. Yeah, I guess they are frisbees. When you kill monsters, they like vanish, but when you kill humans, they like lay down because I guess you're not killing them or whatever, or maybe you're actually just leaving a body. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off. Oh shit! I forgot to turn all these back on. Whoopsies! But we're gonna turn off angel feathers because that move is not that great, and it takes forever to learn, or it takes forever to cast. And I feel like Colette is more useful being up front. She's not the greatest at melee, but she's not really the best caster either. Angel Feathers takes a lot of TP. So we got some new enemies: Bear, Axebeak, Mandragora. I never know who to take out first, but I'll take out the Axebeak. Those Mandragoras, like, they're actually really goddamn annoying. Ow. So we're just trying to fight these things. There we go.
That was just warming
Yeah, I'm gonna hear that in my freaking dreams, man. I hear that in my nightmares. I'm a goner. Alright, what else we got? Some more enemies, maybe? Anything interesting?
Let's go.
Oh, jeez, just 2 bears. It's just kind of annoying because they're just like really big and hulking. Kind of just blocking the screen. Taking a lot of damage unnecessarily.
Good job, everyone.
Alright. That's basically, I feel like that's like all the enemies in this level. Battle Staff, that's for Rain. Booyah! A good staff for bashing enemies. It has spikes on it, which is kind of dangerous.
All right, let's go. Just as I expected.
Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's try to... Ah, nice. Got him. Ha! Got him! What's going on up here? There's another dude. You can fight them all at once. It doesn't actually work like that, but it does in other games, other Tales games.
I'm a goner.
I was just warming up.
Alright, there is, however, a very handy memory circle right here. Milan's gels, apple gel. Oh, damn it. Just trying to avoid this thing.
Comfortable.
I was just warming up.
Hey, leveled up. Good stuff. Good stuff. We can go ahead and save here because there's actually... I mean, if you don't really get how this works, every time we enter a dungeon, there's usually always a boss battle. I mean, I feel like RPGs don't really let you get through areas like this without there being a boss battle. So now we're going to start climbing back down Ossa Trail. And you'll see once we get to the bottom, I believe, there will be something to fight. Luckily, we can just kind of avoid... Ah, damn it. I wanted to avoid it.
Be careful.
I was just warming up.
I feel like it's always super badass to kill somebody with Tempest. Alright. There's one more chest. Orange shell. Ah, damn it. I was trying to move.
Take them down.
Oh, there's a witch here. We didn't fight the witch before, so that's good.
Take this.
Hey, Kratos got lightning, which is pretty cool.
All right.
Alright, here we go. There she is.
Wait!
Wow, she caught up with us.
Oh, thank good.
Don't move.
Colette, you're too nice for your
A
own good.
wise decision.
I won't be caught off guard this time. Prepare to die.
Uh-oh. We actually have to fight her this time. This is a really good song. It's called Fatalize. Let's see. She doesn't have a lot of health, to be honest. But this thing, I'm gonna take this thing out. It's actually gonna be really annoying. Taking out large flying enemies,
Don't overdo it.
it's actually good to use Tempest. Oh no! Rain! Damn, what the hell? She's kicking our ass. Oh my god, I should have had...
Don't overdo it.
Am I about to lose? I should have had Genus in here. What's happened? I've never lost this fight before. What the hell's going on?
Take that. First aid.
Oh my god.
Don't overdo it.
I can't get a hit in. It's just kind of actually really stupid. There's no way to switch characters once you're in battle, too. That's like the thing that sucks. I totally meant to have Genus in here, and I forgot he wasn't in here. Because early in the game, Rain doesn't really do much. But we're gonna hit myself. I'm gonna hit myself up with a lemon gel. Alright, this thing should die soon. There we go.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Are you okay?
She's not that hard by herself. It's just that stupid thing in conjunction.
First aid.
We're probably definitely gonna get negative grade.
Take this.
Ah, she's an over limit, which means back off.
Ready?
First aid.
Don't overdo it. First aid.
Oh, now Kratos is an over limit. Okay.
Are you okay?
Jeez, that wasn't really the best. We actually got plus grade for that. I'm kind of surprised. Everybody died. Celebrate 100.
Just you wait. I swear I will kill you all next time.
I don't know what that means. Probably 100 battles, I guess.
Wait. Why are people trying to kill us?
There are always those that reject salvation.
Maybe she's a Desian.
Who knows? At any rate, we are in constant danger. That's all we have to know.
Those clothes.
Professor,
Seem
something wrong?
familiar.
No, it's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go look for a place where we can get a ship.
Very nice. Alright, so actually, I'm gonna head up and save. And there's actually a reason why. Because I definitely don't want to get sent back to that section. And have to do that again. Because that was just really annoying. I don't want to fight anything else either. Let's let Genus have some time to shine. Alright, so something that I'm pretty sure I never knew one of the first times I played this game was that after you fight her, you can actually go into the little underground cave that she came out of. And they actually mentioned it, like, you know, in the very beginning of the trail. When she drops the first time, I think it's Rain who says something that this area is an underground mine shaft or something. So that was actually a bit of foreshadowing into telling you that you actually can go in there. So it makes total sense. I just remember when the first time I was playing, I probably never would have guessed that you could go in there.
That's that.
So it should be down here somewhere. Alright, go away please. I do not want to fight. Alright, so we can actually go in here. The Ossa Trail. Let's check out the skit. It's been a while since we had a skit. Looks like this tunnel's still usable. I wonder if it was abandoned recently. It doesn't look like they exhausted the ore. There must have been some reason why they had to cease mining operations. The designs. Most likely, yes. There's actually a lot of monsters in here, which makes this a pretty good spot to grind. We're not going to do that today. Well, right now. We're going to, let's see. Find guard. That's new. Don't know who can equip it. Alright. So let's see, we have... Ah, shit.
Don't let up.
Same enemies, new location.
Okay.
I got it. Recover.
Don't overdo it.
I'm a goner.
Just as I expected.
So let's check out this way. We have black silver, which I have no clue what that does, to be honest. Oh, it's a trade item, I guess. Alright. I forgot those are in this game. And there's nothing on this side, just a dead end. Just try not to... Damn it, I was trying to squeeze by it.
Not much of
All right.
Alright, let's check out my usage. 300 times I've used Demon Fang already. That's crazy, actually. 33 on Tiger Blade, 84 on Sword Rain, 42 on Sonic Thrust, only 14 on Tempest. So let's see if we can just get all these up to 100. So, alright, let's use more Sonic Thrust, use more Tiger Blade, use more Tempest. Got it. Alright, let's see. I know there is... Yep, just came from that way. We want to go to this other screen. So this guy right here is an optional boss called a Sword Dancer. And there's 3 of them throughout the game. They're giant skeletons with multiple swords for hands. Well, multiple swords in their hands, in their multiple hands. And they're super goddamn strong. They're at least like 10 or 20 levels above what you always are when you first encounter them. So it's like always recommended that you wait and then come back and fight them. There's a bit of a side quest attached to them where you get 3 items. But we're definitely not going to take this now. And there's actually a point in the game where if you progress far enough, the one here disappears. So there's like a point in the game, for the first 2, actually, always. There's a point in the game where if you go too far into the story, you lose the chance to go back and fight them. So you always have to kind of look up a guide as to where is like basically the point where you have to take care of them. Otherwise, you miss the entire side quest. In the GameCube version, these skulls were... the way you know it's a sword dancer is the fact that it doesn't move, as you see, you know? And it's optional. When you talk to it, it'll actually say something. It'll say, like, give me souls, or something like that. And then it'll ask you if you want to fight it. So it's completely optional, so you don't really have to be afraid of it. But that's how you know it's a sword dancer. In the GameCube version, they were actually black skulls, so they were really kind of scary looking. But now they're just normal white skulls. I don't know why they made that change. I thought it was better before. We have an X gem level 1 and Beast Fang. So now that's cool because we have 2 X gems that we can now attach to my boy Lloyd. We're going to give ourselves, let's see, this was S. So we'll set that. And then I guess we'll do tough, increase my defense. So I guess there's no way to remove an X gem once you set it. I mean, you can replace them later. I just could have sworn there was a way to undo it, but that's fine. So we have tough and strong. I'm actually going to look up what compound EX gems we have. Because there might be some stuff that we have access to already, which could be fun. So doing strong and tough gives me EX attack, which increases damage inflicted on guarding enemies. Strong and taunt enables a chance to prevent stagger while performing the taunt action, which we don't need. So those are the only 2 that he has available with 1+1, it looks like. So that's cool. So this is actually the best way to go, it seems. And all we have to do is get into a battle and our X skill should pop up. We'll see it at the end of the battle.
Never had a chance.
So, there it is. Lloyd discovered a compound EX skill. So this is what I was talking about. You get compound EX skills. See, I got strong and tough, and now I have X attack, increase the amount of damage dealt against guarding enemies. So that's just a little bonus that you get for equipping the right group of skills. But for that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to call that a day. Call that an episode. Actually, let's get to a point where we can save, just in case, because I'm actually probably going to come back here and grind in that cave, because it's just like a high density area of enemies, so we might as well. This is where we learn about unison attacks, which I'll talk about probably in the next episode, because those are a story for another day. He's talking about fighting in parties. Your choice of strategy and orders can greatly affect the tide of battle. Do not forget that you are not alone. Yeah, I know that already. Unison attack. Alright. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so unison attack. Now that opens up the menu. And basically what it is as I'm trying to think. You fill up a gauge and then you hit a button. It was Z in the GameCube version. I don't know what it is. It's probably L1 or R1 in this game. And you fill up a gauge and it allows you guys to all attack at once. And then you can set which attack people will do. I usually only mess with this top one just because it's the easiest one. Otherwise, you have to hit a direction with these buttons. But that's more for when you start mixing and matching teammates and you got to know what people are doing, because if you guys do the right attacks, you can do compounds or like group unison attacks, which we'll go into the next episode. Hopefully I'll have one to show you guys, because I got to fill up the gauge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set Sonic Thrust for Lloyd and then Sonic Thrust for Kratos, and then they should do a double Sonic Thrust or some shit like that, and that's how that's going to work. So that'll be cool. And then we can do, let's do Icicle just because it's kind of like one of the strongest moves, and that'll look cool. Alright, and Assassin, let's check out the skit. Who was that girl earlier? I hope we get to see her again, foreshadowing. What are you talking about? She's trying to kill you. Yeah, once we become friends, I'll have to ask her why she was doing that. Are you kidding me? How do you plan on becoming friends with her? What would you suggest? Me? How am I supposed to know? Try to come up with a plan before we see her again. Wait, why do I have to come up with a plan? So Colette's going to befriend the assassin. And we're going to save it here. Call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we'll continue to, I guess, Palma Costa, which is where we were going. And then we'll talk about the branching paths in Symphonia, because we're actually at a point where we can choose to go 2 different ways. And one way is kind of the hard way, and the other way is the easier way, which I'll talk about in great length in the next episode. I don't like this side of Asa Trail because you cannot tell that it's actually Asa Trail. The other side you could, because the landmarks were different and kind of like it pointed it out, but this one you can't. So anyway, like I said, and then hopefully I'll get to show you guys unison attacks in the next episode. So as always, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Anything you need to do to stay as funky fresh as humanly possible, and as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.